dense fog engulfed the Delhi NCR region, leaving the people to face nearly zero visibility. Now, more than 25 trains approaching Delhi or passing through Delhi stations are running late due to the dense fog, and Delhi's Palam Airport continued to report reduced visibility, which was reported at just 50 meters at 7 a.m. today. The Delhi airport is also facing delays affecting approximately 110 flights, both domestic and international arrivals and departures, due to the dense fog in the region. Now, the Delhi airport has also put out a fog alert for all the flyers and said flights that are not C-83 compliant may get affected, and passengers are requested to contact the airline for updated flight information. And we have CNN News 18's Ananya Bhatnagar, who's joining us live from Noida. Ananya, how is the situation in Noida currently?
Well, Anjali, if I'll ask my camera person, Mr. PK Das, to show you the visuals around here, the visibility is pretty low, and in fact, as we are telling our viewers, not only at the Delhi airport but also the railway stations, the visibility had been low, and various trains and in fact flights have been cancelled. In fact, the Delhi airport, we spoke to some of the officials here at the Delhi airport, and they are very, very likely that they are reviewing the situation every now and then, so that the passengers do not have to face that particular heat of this low visibility and the flights being cancelled. So they're continuously monitoring the situation here. But at this point of time, what is we can show to our viewers also is that the visibility at this point of time, in fact, since 7 a.m. in the morning, it was almost 250 meters, and it's still 10 a.m. and there's no sign of the sun, at least in this temperature, and that's exactly what is concerning the authorities, because flights get cancelled, trains also get delayed because of low visibility, because they do not want any kind of a mishap to happen, and that's why no kind of a risk is being taken by the authorities when it comes to when it comes to the trains, or it comes to in fact the flights. They are cancelled as if at all the weather conditions are not appropriate, and that's exactly what's happening today. However, it's still around 10 a.m. and no kind of sun is about to be visible, and that's exactly why the people of Delhi are facing the heat, because of cancelled flights and in fact cancelled trains as well.
All right, Ananya, please stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Akash Sharma, who's joining us live from Kartavya Path in Delhi. Akash, how is the situation over there?
Right, so I'll start with the visuals. First of all, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Narendra ji will try to zoom in and will try to show you, because it is not at all visible from this particular point. We are just 200 meters away from it, and then we'll pan our camera to this particular side where in fact the India Gate is not visible. You can see the layer of fog to the particular surrounding, and then the India Gate is again not visible. Practice is going on because we have Republic Day just after few days, and because of that particular occasion, practice is going on. Armed forces and personnel are very much there practicing for that march. But at this point in time, talking about the weather conditions, so these conditions are not at all favorable for people. We know about the delayed trains. In fact, Ananya was mentioning about the impact, that how flights are delayed, trains are delayed, and in fact road movement is affected, because you see visibility is as low as 50 meters, and in fact at this point in time when we have 10:15 a.m. of the morning, the visibility is as low as 50 meters in many areas, be it Palam, Safdarjung, Central Delhi, or any part of Delhi. In fact, in the outer areas, visibility is less than 50 meters in fact. So this overall condition is impacting the life of people here in Delhi, and because of which people are also advised to stay at their homes if it is not very important, and they are asked to avoid travel. And if it is not at all required, then they should not go out of the home. This is what IMD and other agencies are saying.
All right, Akash, please stay with us. Ananya, now coming back to you, as we were seeing in the visuals all right, we'll try to reconnect with Ananya, but as of now, we have Akash Sharma with us, live with us from Kartavya Path in Delhi. Akash, are there any special steps which are being taken by the authorities, keeping in mind the low visibility that can actually lead to accidents?
That can lead to accidents, and this is the reason why we have a number of advisories by the agencies. Every agency has issued a sort of advisory, and these advisories are that if you are going out of your home, you should use dipper light, you should use your parking light, so that everyone is aware of the movement of your car or of your vehicle. Other than that, IMD has said that there is no sort of relief that is expected in the days to come. In fact, the foggy conditions will be very much there for the next 2-3 days. This is what IMD has predicted. Further, as far as temperatures are concerned, Anjali, so temperature is hovering around 11 degrees Celsius. As of now, it means that temperature is not that low, but the air quality index, that is 389, that was at 389 in the morning, and the foggy condition, because of which the visibility is as low as 50 meters, it is somewhere affecting people here in Delhi.
All right, Akash, please stay with us. We also have Ishan Wani joining us on this story. Ishan, how is the situation there?
Well, as rest of North India, story is similar. There is dense fog cover which is engulfing Srinagar since early morning. It has been a couple of days now since we have seen the visibility dropping considerably, particularly in the morning hours. You'll see behind me, I'm at river bank of Jhelum, and very less visibility. It was very less visible. At the house you see behind me, it was very less visible in the morning early hours. But now visibility has improved certainly. But yes, the fog cover is still there. People have been asked as an advisory by the traffic department, asking people to be very cautious about their movements, particularly in the morning hours. As Akash was pointing out, the parking lights or the headlights or fog lights have to be on because there could be collisions which could take place on the road. Traffic movement on the airport haven't been affected largely. There have been certain delays, but the airport authorities are trying to push, these aircrafts on time and to ensure that the people's commute is not affected. But last day, because of the Chilai Kalan period, which is a 40-day long, harsh winter period in Kashmir, cold conditions are prevailing. There's minus 2.5 degrees Celsius temperature, which was there during the previous night. And there is something where people have been asked to drive carefully, because at certain points where the water is freezing, you have to be very careful in terms of driving. Plus, the fog, the thick layer of fog is adding to the already, that troubling commute in the morning. There is less traffic on the roads in the morning, but yes, people have been asked to be very cautious and careful because we don't have any wet spell coming soon, which will definitely bring a sigh of relief for the people. If there are rains, if there is snowfall, so the fog will go and people will be able to get some relief. But from the last 4-5 days, Srinagar has been engulfed in a blanket of fog. But yes, Met says that better days are coming soon, and people will have to drive carefully for the next coming days. Yes, airport traffic is fine, but the movement of traffic on the road is affected, due to which people are reaching their offices a little late. But yes, the fog is something where people find it difficult to commute, particularly in the morning hours. But it's expected that with the day going on, and there's no sign of actually sun at the moment. So one has to see that when the rainfall will be, and when will Srinagar get a sigh of relief from this dense fog cover.
All right, Ishan, thank you so much for getting us all those details from Srinagar. Now let's take a look at some ground reports on dense fog that has engulfed northern India.
Right now you can see I'm standing at Kartavya Path, and Rashtrapati Bhavan is not at all visible. We were told that visibility is limited to just 50 meters in maximum areas. In fact, in Palam, in Sadarjung and all other areas, it is just 50 meters. 50-meter visibility means the bus that is passing from this particular point can be visible, but beyond that bus, nothing is visible. Also, as far as IMD is concerned, so IMD has said that they had predicted about these conditions in the national capital and nearby areas, and this is what is happening. As of now, more than 25 trains, around 35 flights, and also road movement is affected because of the weather conditions, because of this foggy condition. Also, the temperature is hovering around 11 degrees Celsius both in Palam and Safdarjung, but the pollution, that is around 389, the air quality index, and also the fog, which is reported in the maximum areas, and because of which visibility is limited to just 50 meters, is affecting the life of the people here in the national capital. And IMD has said that this is not going to improve even in the days to come. We are not expecting any sort of relief in the days to come, and people are somewhere affected. The life is somewhere affected.
पूरा उत्तर प्रदेश आज कोहरे की चादर में ढका हुआ है। इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं अयोध्या में और मेरे पीछे ये जो सड़क आप देख पा रहे हैं ये एक प्रमुख हाईवे है और यहाँ की विजिबिलिटी देखिए। ये सड़क सीधे धर्मपथ से आगे जुड़ता है और धर्मपथ जो है लता मंगेशकर चौक से, और फिर लता मंगेशकर चौक से आप सीधे भगवान राम के मंदिर जा सकते हैं। लेकिन यहाँ पर देखिए किस तरीके से यहाँ पर डेंस फॉग है और कुछ इसी तरीके का आलम जो है लखनऊ में भी देखने को मिल रहा है, मैनपुरी में भी देखने को मिल रहा है, आगरा में भी देखने को मिल रहा है। पूर्वांचल की बात करें तो पूर्वांचल में भी इसी तरीके का आलम बना हुआ, चाहे वो गाजीपुर हो, आजमगढ़ हो, देवरिया हो, उधर भी इसी तरीके का डेंस फॉग है। इसके अलावा सीतापुर वगैरह की बात करें, सीतापुर, लखीमपुर, पीलीभीत, वहां भी इसी तरीके का डेंस फॉग है। जाहिर तौर पर जिन लोगों को घर से निकलना बहुत जरूरी हो वही घर से बाहर निकले। और मौसम विभाग की माने तो आने वाले दिनों में उत्तर प्रदेश में बारिश हो सकती है। 1 जनवरी के आसपास 31 तारीख 1 तारीख में बारिश हो सकती है। तो ये धुंध आज से शुरुआत हुई है, डेंस फॉग जो घना कोहरा है आज से शुरुआत हुई है, लेकिन आने वाले कुछ दिनों तक इसी तरीके से घने कोहरे की चादर से पूरा प्रदेश, दिल्ली एनसीआर समेत पूरा उत्तर प्रदेश जो है ढका रह सकता है।
राजधानी रांची में एक बार फिर कांके का न्यूनतम पारा अपने रिकॉर्ड को मेंटेन करता नजर आ रहा है। हम इस समय मौजूद है कांके से ठीक नजदीक मोरहाबादी मैदान में, जहां मॉर्निंग वॉकर्स हैं और किस तरीके से जो कांके का न्यूनतम पारा है 3 डिग्री सेल्सियस, उस न्यूनतम पारे के बीच खुद शरीर को जो गर्मी देने की कोशिश होती है, ठंड से बचाने की कोशिश होती है, वो लगातार जारी है। 3 डिग्री है न्यूनतम, ऐसे में खुद को बचाना कितना मुश्किल होता है।
हाँ, एक्सरसाइज करने से काफ़ी गर्मी मिलती है और अच्छा भी लगता है।
हर दिन सुबह आती हैं?
हाँ, हर दिन सुबह आती हूँ, दिन भर फ्री रहती हूँ।
दूसरी महिलाओं को क्या कहेंगे, आना चाहिए?
हाँ, आना चाहिए। हाँ, अपने शरीर के लिए भी आधा घंटा 1 घंटा जरूर देना चाहिए।
ठंड में अगर बचना है, शरीर को अगर सेहतमंद बनाए रखना है, तो कम से कम खुद समय आधे घंटे भी सुबह खुद को देना होगा। देख सकते हैं कि मोरहाबादी मैदान में ठंड के बीच लोग किस तरीके से, लेकिन सर इतनी ठंड है, ठंड के बीच में लगातार कैसे बचा रहे हैं?
जो ठंड रहता है वो ठंड तो है ही नहीं। एक्चुअल में जो ठंड इस टाइम रहता है वो तो उसका 25% भी नहीं है। नहीं तो टोपी नहीं उतारते, देखिए जैकेट उतार दिए हैं एक राउंड चलने के बाद में।
कांके का न्यूनतम पारा 3 डिग्री सेल्सियस है।
तो हम लोग को कांके नहीं न जाना है, हम लोग को तो अपर बाजार यहीं रहना है।
अभी गर्मी लग रहा है किसको खोलने।
तो देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर लोग हैं, जो कि हम इस समय मोरहाबादी मैदान में जो कांके से बिल्कुल नजदीक है। ठंड यहाँ भी है, लेकिन चूंकि लोग पसीना बहा रहे हैं तो जाहिर है कि उन्हें ठंड का एहसास नहीं हो रहा है।
And we're now slipping into a very short break, but there's more on the other side. Stay